get started. I want to see some emotes in chat. Are you ready? Let's go. Yeah. Stretched out. Welcome everybody to the stream. It is I, the Frenchiest Fry. Happy birthday. Thank you. How'd you know it was totally my birthday? Totally my birthday today. Hello. Hi, Sonia. Hi, hello. Hi, Avi. Hi, Lumi. Hi, Q. Hi, Ken. Hi, Luke. Hi, Creston. Hi, everybody. Hi, Google. Okay, bet. It is not my birthday. My birthday is not for another half of a year. But don't worry, when it comes, we're going to be doing some exciting stuff. I'm sure of that. Sorry, big stretch. Hi, Jiwat. Hi. Hi, Coco. Hi. Hi, Draco. Hi. Whoa, 100 streams? Holy shit. That's so much. Thank you. Thank you for the stream streak. I appreciate it. Kitty Coco as well. Thank you for the stream streak earlier. I appreciate it. Hello. Who said that? Anyways. Happy Aloha Friday. 100. That's like more than 5. Damn, you're right. So, y'all want to know about my day today? I'm gonna zoom in so I can tell you. You're gonna be really surprised by this. I didn't do anything. I slept all day. It was so nice.
Wisdom
I didn't
of the
do
day.
anything. Yeah.
Even if your dick is small, it can still smell like a foot.
Mods. Mods. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm screaming. Thank you. Wash your dick.
Are you
Been saying.
circumcised?
Hi, Common. Hi. Mari's still the only lead of stream streaks I have. The nearest person in stream streaks I have is 25. That's awesome. That's dedication right there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, I really appreciate the support. Even if you think, oh, it's not that big a deal. It's a big deal to me. It's like having a regular customer. It's not that big a deal, but also it is. It smell what it smell like a toe. Hey, how dare you? Don't feed into this terrible behavior. Why are we streaking? Isn't that illegal? It's legal. This is a nudist stream, okay? You're allowed to streak here. Don't streak here! Please don't be naked for real here. I'm so proud of the joke that I had in Discord several days ago. What was the joke? Which one? Where you were harassing me? The one where you were just like yelling at me for being in the Discord even though I said I was trying to do other shit? Peanuts. Yeah. Mari is a cool streamer. Can't change my mind. Stop! That's really sweet of you. It's really sweet of you. I live a really weird juxtaposition. As I've told people before, I am like Hannah Montana. I have like the best of both worlds. I have a like streamer persona and then I have an IRL persona. And it feels very like in your face when you consider just like how overlooked I am in the real world, like with my real world job. The fart factory, that is thankless work right there is what I'm saying. People don't think to be polite to fart factory employees. They don't care what factory employees are going through. They're just like, I need this now. Do this for me or else. I'm like, okay. And I can't really do anything about it. Maria's blue. Yeah. I think Fart Factory employees should be allowed to drop kick
Boss,
one person
Sam
per day.
Mama
I agree
wants
with
you to say
that.
something nice about them.
I agree with that.
If only there was
Oh.
nothing to stop my dick from smelling like foot.
There's too much
Mari,
talking!
boo.
Ah!
Oh, wait. There is. Use
Yeah.
code MARI to get 10% off Nature Pines aromatized sounding rods and
The
paste flavors.
voices! There was a lot of voices
Hashtag
going off. Coming. Thank you for subscribing to Prime Vex. Thanks for resubscribing for 44 months. I appreciate you both. Sanyo, you might be tired, but you're not a bicycle, all right? You can stand yourself right up, bud. I believe in you. Nah, I endorse, I support. I think that even when you're at your most tired, you are still running on all cylinders and you deserve all the good shit. I believe in you. Why are you banishing Hollow? Is it because of the Nature Pine ad? Hi, Diedrich. Dee, what are you doing tonight? Hi, engineer. Hi. All of it. There was all of it at once. Not sorry. Fair enough. I don't blame you. League. Maybe you should stop playing League of Leggings because the new season Marvel Rivals dropped and I may or may not have a sponsorship lined up with them. I might have to do something next week so I have a little more time to prepare for it, but Twitch reached out to me again and asked for another sponsorship ad reel. They really liked when chat was talking about Gambit's cum gutters last time. So they're like, hey, can you do that again, please? And I'm like, sure. That's great. Yeah. I might have to do it next week so that I have a little bit of time to prepare for it. But I literally just accepted it like today. Tempting. We would need to get a 6-man together. So I'd probably ask like some other folks. Because I want to play Devil Dino. I want to play Dinosaur. D-I-N-O-S-A. You are a dinosaur. Turned my head towards the camera. Yeah. Probably not Rory, though. You can't invite real dinosaurs. Yeah. We're getting paid to play not League of Legends. Yes, exactly. Will we be seeing you next week? I am not going to be at MomoCon, if that's what you're asking. I'm not going to be at MomoCon. You'll see some awesome people, but I will not be one of them. Hi, Ducky. I can see you. I can see you, Ducky. Hi. I can't afford conventions like you rich chatters. See, that's the thing. I was just at, like, WeebCon last month. And I was just like, okay, that's enough for me. Once again, it's that situation where if I can help it, I'd rather not be perceived. So I am going to not. Legato, thank you for resubscribing, supporting the channel for 8 months. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. I was at WeebCon, yes, but I was like, I was in business mode, so I was pretty much just talking to like partners I could potentially work with. Like most of my trip was just spending time at the GamerSupps booth, or I was like meeting with and talking to Bricky. Yeah, you could have. That's too bad. Yeah. Where are you at? MomoCon? Not MomoCon. You were at WeebCon. Yeah. Yeah, Bricky rules. He's such a cool dude. Mari, how many points would it have to give up to prevent Graf from being able to be sorted the stream? All right, because Sarah's not here, let's all just kind of resolve. Redeem the points for 3,000 for force resort, and I'll just wait until after Sarah uses it, and then I'll just surprise Sarah by being like, all right, you're okay, you're back to being Brat. Oh, what's this? I forgot this redeem for a resort. It's too much work to do all that again, so I'll just remove it and we'll try again next week. God damn it. Sarah is here. Okay, perfect. I thought you weren't here. I thought you were here. Love for Bricky. Bet him at his what was the last one? Yes, he's awesome. Fuck me. Teehee. You might stop if that happens. He'll be fine. Computer unship Mari's pants. Impossible. Listen, the skid mark kid always got No! Let me try again. Do you guys know where Skidmark Kid came from? Originally, Skidmark Kid came from Fallout. Because I made my character and I named that character Skidmark Kid.
Boss,
And it just has stuck since.
wants you to say something nice about them.
I need more because I feel like shit. I'm giving you all of the positive energy. You deserve all of the goodness that is coming. Are you like... I saw you were talking about being at an airport. Are you going on a trip? Where are you going? Are you... Skidmark Kid. Because that's my name in Rivals. You're getting your ass kicked behind the gate, Denny's. For real. Hi, Marco. Hi. Oh, Spence, you're in a Chili's. Chili's, baby back ribs. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. Skidmark Kid. And terrible. Terrible. I like going into Rivals games and at the end of the game typing twitch.tv/SkidmarkKid. Please follow. I'm close to Affliat. And then everybody is just like, and I'm like, come on. Do it. It's video game. How dare you? Aggressively complimenting Sanyo until he gets mad. Sanyo's not the kind to get mad. He gets annoyed, but he doesn't get, like, angry. Yeah. That's one motherfucker I've known for years. How long have I known Sanyo for? I want to say 5 years at this point. I'll anger a mob. You'll have an easier time angering Diedrich, if I can be honest. Sleep schedule's gonna be fucked. Eesh. Eey. I empathize with that. Okay. Let's talk about some stuff. Hey, fun fact. Oh, wow. That's good that popped up just as I was about to talk about it. Natropine. You guys know that I am that I'm partnered with Natropine for flavored toothpicks. I got to pull out a bunch with my family yesterday, and they were just like, ooh, these are scrumptious. That was really fun. That was really fun. So yes, if you are if you're interested in trying out Natropine's flavored toothpicks, excuse me, including blueberry, which is my current favorite, or ice peach, you can check it out at natropine.com. And if you use the code Mari at checkout, you get a 10% discount. They even have some bundles available right now, and they're nice. Hi, Heatwave. Hi. I see. Okay, 4 years. Jeez. 4 years, 10 months. Hey, we're coming across 10 years soon. What? No. 5 years. I meant 5 years. Briefly hanging out with you. Yes, last night in the Discord server, we watched some Barbie Fairytopia, and it was quite charming. All things considered, it was quite charming. I've been following for 6 months. Yeah, that's right. That's actually very mean of me. Anyways. Oh, you're wasting your points, Draco. That's wild. I need to find something to do. I need to find something to do with all those wasted points. Hi, Lemon. Hi. So is the Treasure Planet Subathon? I was 100% kidding. I'm not doing a Treasure Planet Subathon. I love the idea, and I thought it was so funny, but I'm not doing it. I am Subathon's biggest hater, I'm afraid. And it's no grief against the friends that are in my life who put together really well done Subathons, but I just don't like them.
Boss,
I don't like
the Rods wants you to say something nice about them.
Aw, Spence, you're such a sweetie. You're very nice and sweet and wholesome, and I could never anticipate you ever being a brat ever because you're just such a sweetheart. You are. I told you exploit us more for YouTube Premium. Maybe
just do a Dom-athon and then 5 head.
What the fuck is a Dom-athon? I don't think I could do that. Maybe Dom knows more about that. Dom, are you here? Dom! Whenever you think about subathons, my mind goes straight up to 24, and there's no way I could do that. Yes, that's kind of my issue, too. Oh, yay! Sarah, you're out of the dorms. It's summertime. What time is it? Summertime. It's time vacation. What time is it? Did you read where I was going? No, I didn't. I didn't, Sanyo. I got distracted. Hi, bad streamer. What did you
Chat,
say?
You know
Yeah.
what makes a product good? When it's crafted with love and care. That's why nature opined handcrafts flavored smooth shafted sounding rods. So soft and comfortable it'll feel
No.
like being clouds. Use code MARI for 10% off your order at checkout.
At checkout /ad. Please don't. Sonya, you're going to Denver. That is the... Yeah, I didn't read your message. I'm sorry. But I'm here. Have I mentioned I hate it here? Bruh, same. Colorado. I've been to Denver once in my life. And I didn't like it very much. I didn't really do anything. I was only there for one night. So I kind of fucked up on that. I should have stuck around. Utah is amazing. Ooh, okay. I wouldn't say strange vibes. I was working the entire time, so I couldn't really go out and explore the city. I had one dinner out, and that was it. Casa Bonita. I know that one from South Park. That's fun. That's fun. That's fun. My dad booked us for Casa Bonita as a celebration for my brother. Nice. Colorado is a hit or miss depending where you go. Great for skiing. I can't stand skiing. I think it could be fun, but it's not for me.
Is insisting
Hi, Rose. Yes, I'll hydrate.
I have to agree.
I will hydrate. Oh, and thanks for checking for your streak. I appreciate you.
I feel bad for PPL who are colorblind. They don't get to see Colorado at its fullest. They only see it do. Boss, JD Aggie thinks your posture is poopy, and is telling you to correct it, ASAP.
Okay, alright, that was good. Hi, eggs! Way too dry, fair. I'll BRB, please behave and treat Mari well. They won't, but I appreciate you trying. The mountains are gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, so I had other things to talk about. Do you guys know what next week is gonna be? I'll tell you. Next week is another hot takes episode on Tuesday, but I think this one's gonna be really fucking cool. Does anybody want to guess what hot takes episode is coming out next week, Tuesday? The edited episode that's coming out on Tuesday next week. It is from last season. It is going to be the Beepers in Heavenly video. And I laughed so hard watching it, and this is not a bit, that I, like, peed a little bit. So, I think you guys are going to love that. I peed a little bit. The AoE is in there. I made sure the AoE was in there. She said the line, roll credits. I'm so excited. I really am. My PS AoE. No, that's not what we're referring to. You're gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to watch the video that comes out on Tuesday on YouTube. It's gonna be an instant premiere when it comes out. So once I have it scheduled, you should add a little ping so that you can watch it live with other people. Or don't. Or just watch it in your own time, too. That's fine, too. Hey, Mari. What's up, Sarah? From a feature king to a fine solo artiste. It's all good. The amount of times you bring up Sonic might be... Is your piss shotgunning? You know how you were plotting before? I mean, I was. It's pretty much out the window, though, because you overheard it. So I have to come up with another bit. It's so hard. It's so hard coming up with bits. What do you mean, fuck you? Fuck you! I bought but haven't played Slay the Spire 2 yet. You should play it. Play a few games solo and then try to get people together. It's my weekend, so I'm probably gonna have a little bit of time just to play for funsies. A little bit and the screen fades to black and credits roll for 2-3 seconds. Sarah, what's wrong? Do you hate being naked? Do you hate being a little naked fuck on the internet? No, fucking all my homies hate premarital. All my homies hate premarital sex. Alright? Don't clip that, D. Wild. I don't have friends. Yes, you do. I've seen you play games with people before. Don't even. Don't at me. Do not at me. Yeah, make friends with J-Watts. J-Watts is chill. What about unmarital? Postmarital, I think, is fine. So long as... so long as it's like a clear spit. But when I games with someone, it's been a while, but you used to game over in Rand server. Unmarital is an affair. That's a good point. I was trying to figure out what the fuck unmarital could be, and now I know. Now I know, and I think nah. All my Ducky. You literally streamed Deadlock for us several hours the other day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Homie, the only thing that's keeping you from having friends is yourself. Don't at me. You could bring people together. You could just like say in the server like, yo, I'm playing Deadlock. Who wants to play with me? Extramarital, I think is the better word. Hi, yes, hi, Meter Maid. Hello. Mimi, did I say hi to you already? Hi, Mimi. Oh, you guys are gonna play Murba Rables? Ooh. Depending on my plan for tonight. Hi, Coffee. Hi, how's it? He can't, unfortunately, because he hates us. He owns Marvel Rivals. He has played Rivals with me before. He just hates us. He hates the community. That's wild. Too busy being a furry in Deadlock. Yeah, just log on the plane, dude. Just log on the plane. I'm very excited about the newest addition to the roster. Yes, me too! Scott Summers! Scott Summers! I'm so excited for Scott Summers. I'm so excited for Scott Summers. That's my husbando right there. You're talking about Double Dino? Oh, yeah. I mean, you big dinosaur. We talking about Ravens? Yes, we are. Hi, Seth. I think my toxic trait, genuinely, is that my obsession with Cyclops stems pretty exclusively from the live-action X-Men movie from... I don't know when. It was when I was a kid, and I was very into James Marsden. So seeing him as Cyclops, I was like, yes. Yes, I'm good. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, thank you. If you didn't know, I'm a musical kid. I always have been, and he's like pretty quintessentially just kind of like musical theater kid bait, you know? He oh my gosh. Yeah. Back when we cared about actors over franchises, pretty much. You read the actual comics. I was talking to Freddie about it, and I said, yes, I'm very excited about Cyclops. And he's like, really? Because he knew growing up, I wasn't really a nerd. I had some nerdy hobbies, but especially with comic books, I wasn't really in the know for that. So he was really confused why I was into it. And then I explained the X-Men movie, and he's like, oh, okay, that's fine. Well, I knew him from the X-Men animated TV show, and they kind of painted him to be a cuck. And I was like, wow, that's too bad. But, yeah, that's where that's from, in case you were wondering. Scott's a badass. Are you talking about X-Men 97? I need to see that. Papa Mari Cyclops OTP. I'm not offended by it. I'm really not. Holly Berry's Storm. She was very good. I think it was perfectly cast, the original X-Men movie. I thought it was really good. We got Gambit and we got Devil Dino, so honestly, I can't stop winning. Now it's like, not this is the only way he gets wrote. Fair enough. Holly Berry was a awakening for you. I don't blame you. God, she's such a beautiful woman. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do. I'm very excited to see what they do with him. As soon as Gambit came out, the best friend was like, hey, Coffee, look, Gambit, come play with us. Yeah. Gambit's great. Gambit's an awesome character, too. I need more sexy, like, single Marvel men. Because it's hard to ship myself with characters that are actively in relationships or seeking relationships with a canon character. Gambit's who you learn to play. I'm going to be terrible. I love Gambit. He's so fun. You're dyeing your hair purple? Hell yeah. Let's go, Ducky. Problem with Violet is having moronic teammates and getting angry. Mari can't comprehend a polycule, I guess. I'm monogamous! I say this with a lot of affection. I can't imagine having to share a partner with anybody. Respect to the people who can, but that's not me. I'm greedy, okay? I think that's why me and Papa work out pretty well. Because I'm just like, you don't get to date anyone. He's like, I don't want to date anyone. And I'm like, okay. I like mahogany. It's mahogany! Yeah. Guys! Guys! I added the emote. I added the emote, by the way. If you type piss circle in chat, one word, just capital P, I think that's it. Let's see if it works. It doesn't work on the extension, but it works on Twitch. That's so sad. I gotta find a way to make it work. There you go. You get your piss circle. I need to figure out a way to make it wide, but we did it. 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 Can't see it due to be on mobile. Ha! Where emote? It's on Better TTV. It takes a while to show up in the chat extension. Okay, good to know. Hopefully that's the case, because I am not patient. I need a yellow color shift filter. No, I'm not turning piss yellow. Have you guys heard the drama about Stream Elements, by the way? People are saying it's shutting down. And if that's the case, then fuck. I gotta learn something else. Hi, Noi. Hi. What if it was yellow? But you sit in your room, Mari. Wow. A lemon squid? Maybe. Katarina. I was thinking about learning Mix It Up because there's a bunch of things Mix It Up can do. And my thought process is I can get it all done with Mix It Up. All the things that I've been like training BeakerBot to do, all the things that Stream Elements do, I could just make them work together. What do you mean I swung first? I've been traveling for the last month and a half. I don't want to hear it. Laura likes Mix It Up. Good to know. Good to know. Might have to poke brain. Can I not boil? No, don't boil ricotta cheese. You can add it at the end. Do not boil ricotta cheese. Make your stupid ramen and then add a okay. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. Don't whine mom's moment. I don't want this. I don't want this. Okay. I think that we have a good amount of short me's.
Boss, Joey Lynn is insisting you hydrate, and I really have to agree.
Hi, Joey. Hi. Yeah, I'll sip. Papa's something. He's something all right. All right, let's go to the art scene. Hello! All right, I'm gonna chill. Let me put myself over here. All right.
Wine moms.
Wine moms. Wine moms. Okay. First up, we have Q-Bats. All right, so from... Oh, I have to turn off your mode. Q-Bats. AKA Mari. Right now, Q, you are still a brat. Just a normal little brat. That's a brat right there. You love the chat widget on the last screen. Ah, thank you. It still pops up here. All right, let's see. Rory never played Foursquare. I mean, that's true. That's just true. Q-Bat is a brat. But how bratty are we talking? Are we talking regular brat or super brat? New Jurassic Park films were rendered unwatchable by the combined presence of Chris Pratt and Jimmy Fallon. Where did I get the widget? I think that I got it off of Etsy, actually. Oh, can we're sorting can too? Nice. My goal is to create a new brat tag. If I've been ignoring Ducky to make one, I don't think that you can. Yeah, no, Q, you admit it. Of course I admit it. I'm not lying. Okay, so Q did submit this suggestion for hot takes. When we finish hot takes court and raid out, there should be a take submitted that while it didn't get in, it's funny enough as an ending one-liner that Mari reads it out before signing off and raiding out. That's a hilarious idea. That's actually a hilarious idea because Diedrich sent me in a full list of takes that didn't make it in last hot takes with Luca and with Red Claw, and they were pretty good too. I submitted a super helpful Slay the Spire guide too. You did do that. I do remember you posting that. You also captured the moment where Papa TM'd something cursed. Too shy. So thanks for that. Oh, and this one. Who could forget about this one? Diedrich, I'm hosting an edging party. You can't come. It's a pun, though. That's the problem. Gross. No, so Diedrich, what happened was I was just talking about how you shared some of the takes that didn't make it into the hot takes court. That's all. Because here, I'll show you. Because Q-Bats was saying at the end of stream, excuse me, that we should just read off one of the takes that didn't make it in as we're reading out. I think that that would be good. Caution wolves. Lots of memes. Okay, I think I got a pretty good feel. You're kind of a shitter. What about in Twitch, though? Your Honor, can you tell the lawyer such takes are not even allowed? Telling me to read a book? Wow. Welcome to Hot Takes Court, Luca. God, it was so fun having Luca on. Stop timing out! I can't go very far. Wait, Luca is getting some pornographic IKEA manuals. Pause. You know, all things considered, Q, you're still brat. I still wouldn't go as far as to say super brat. I think you're still just pretty appropriately brat. I think I'm gonna keep you where you are. Yeah, Luca was a sweetheart. Hi, Lade. Hi, Dom. Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep Q where you are. Alright. Okay, next is gonna be Sarah. Sarah, who spent the majority of time in chat today telling me to go fuck myself. That seems really bratty, y'all. Sarah, who is still sopping wet for Waterboy. Sarah, who is taking clips of me being an asshole. Hold on, what else? Yeah. Nah, Sarah's desperate for Brat, so why don't we just give Sarah... That bit won't stop, Mari. Sarah's a little desperate. Sarah's a little bit desperate, so I'll tell you what, Sarah. I'll give you back your Brat role. There you go. You're back to being a Brat. Round of applause for Sarah. Our Brat. Our Brat. Our returning Brat. Good job. Oh, what's this? That's interesting. Immediately after is a force resort. That's so weird. That's so weird. The next redeem is from Ducky, who says that Sarah should have her force resort. That's so weird. I just did all this work to sort you, though. I don't know. I think it's too much work to just go through the whole process again, so I'll just remove the role and we'll start over next week. Okay. Alright. Moving on. Hi, Hogs. You've not been sorted, but you can ask for it. Or I don't know if you're in the queue yet. Diva down. Against who? Hilarious. Okay, next is gonna be Acrocentric, and Cyrus Borg is your username on Discord. Okay. So join the server and post the pictures of the black locust flowers that we was talking about in stream. That's the extent of the conversation in Discord. Okay, let's see what your chat history looks like. Spam used to be is unbelievably underrated. Correct. Does McDonald's make Loco Moco? Wasted opportunity. Okay, so you found your way to us recently, like a month ago. That's awesome. What if you just didn't like Disney Channel? True. Gonna go vomit now. Burning splinters. Martober, Manuary. I thought Mario was radical, not normal. What? What do you mean? How dare you? I was gonna say you're pretty normal, but then you called me normal. So now you're a brat. Now you're a brat. It's that easy. It's that easy. Round of applause. You didn't really do anything that bad. If you ask to resort, you'll probably find your way back to not being a brat. But today you're a brat. It was a response to someone saying the stream was super normal. How dare you? I don't know. Can't even do a clip. You didn't come to my defense! That's... No. I'm just being an ass. I think next week we can probably save you. Next week I'll see it, I'll be like, you really haven't done anything bratty. And then I'll just give you the cool squid roll. I'm calling that now. Mari, where's the clappy? I don't have a clappy. I need to make a list of, you know what? What I'm gonna do is under Mari content, I'm gonna create a new post, and it's gonna be suggestions for emotes. Help. I need suggestions for emotes for Twitch. Please share here. Thanks. And the tag that I'm going to use is going to be suggestions. And I have to add an image, I think. I'll just add the peace circle. There you go. That happened to be the first time it was sorted. Yeah, and Jay Watts is actually not that big of a brat. Great, thank you. Thanks for sharing. Can we get some cocoa melon for acro?
Mari clapping is all fine and good.
For
but
graph.
what about Mari clapping?
Mods. Mods ban Hollow Wolf. Yeah, the flowers are really pretty. I feel bad. I kind of want to go back and not make you Brat, but at the same time, it goes against everything that I believe in, so I gotta leave it as is. Okay, Jay Watts is next, actually. Speaking of, Jay Watts is green, but I decided relatively recently that Jay Watts isn't really bratty. Jay Watts is actually closer to the most level-headed viewer in chat. So I'm comfortable actually, like, without even going through the whole rigmarole and just giving you the... Wait, what'd I do? Just giving you the cool squid roll. I'm snarky. You're a little snarky, but that's not bratty. Goes to show how deranged the community is. Level-headed. Mm-hmm. Totally. Alright, you're back to being a cool squid. You're the one neurotypical. I wouldn't even call it. I don't know. Actually, I don't know Jay Watts well enough to say you are the neurotypical. But what I do know is that Jay Watts has pretty consistently been the one to watch me do some rancid shit and be like, hey, that wasn't it. Hey, I hate it here. The most normal level-headed response. OCD disqualifies me. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, bud. Alright, next is Ken. Let's see what Ken's up to. I love the Ken art upload. Oh, it brings me so much joy. It's so happy. I love it. And then Ken posted up some other artwork. That fucking rules. Oh, and that looks like Papa Mutt. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got tagged in something? Oh, you posted up the whip of the Papa Mutt one. Nice. Yeah, Ken's art rules. I don't think Ken's ever said a bratty thing in the Discord server. Yeah, I think Ken's great. You're not much around in them. That's fair. However, Plappy is a good emote. White Among Us squid sex, however. White Among Us squid sex?
Give Cancer a golden throne and a crown. That art is fine AF.
It is really fun, I agree. I'm stopping here. There's so many people. You want it? You can have it. Just back and forth. Please, full coin mirror. What the fuck are we talking about? This is referring to Blue from Foster's. How does he know? Like a curse. When Bluto goes live, I'm awake at ungodly hours. That's just real. I said you were my goat and this is how you treat me. Bluto is always live at the weirdest times. And Bluto doesn't have a schedule, so you're just kind of like, you're to the whims of the @everyone in their server. Yeah. How far down on the list are you? Hold on. You are... So, I'm doing Can now, and then it's Kitty, and then it's you. I can skip over you until you come back if you want. It's Bluto hours. Real. Hi, Snafflers. Yep, I'll wait until you're back. Just let me know when you return. If you keep me naked for a full month, I'll find a way to get my revenge. It will not be pretty. I promise next week, as long as nobody interferes, you'll get your clothes back. I promise. Sorry, big stretch. I think... If I had to choose between one or the other, I think that Can is going to be a cool squid. That said, though, a cool squid on thin ice. You know what? I think I'm comfortable just going straight to Brat squid, actually. Because of the wide among us gay sex. But I'm cool.
I was sitting in traffic the other day.
Yeah.
Probably why I got ran over.
Hi, Pyronius. Don't do that. Next is Kitty Coco. I wear cool clothes. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, let's see what's up with Kitty. Congratulations. I saw this meme and it actually made me laugh. Hold on, I'll pause my music so you guys can watch it with me.
The IDF! Right, that's not how the CIA! Right, that's not
Sorry, it's so loud.
Looks, Maxer! Holy shit, Light, you were right! Arby's! What the fuck? Long John Silver! Light, cut it out, man, what the hell? Subway wall art. Ah! Fuck! Wait, that's not right. Subway wall art, yeah. I mean, that was the last good thing we had left. You always do this shit, Light. Oh, here it is. I'm just about billionaires. Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that was on me. I didn't realize it was that loud. That was a good meme, though. And yes, if you didn't know, Kitty Coco was also the one who posted a dildo in stream. To be fair, everybody was doing it. It's like a drawl stream. It really is. Thank God you don't have earbuds in. Good. Can you tell don't? So... yeah, no, that's what it was. It was a quiz. It was a quiz. It was a quiz. So it's not like you were just doing it to be an ass. You just were. You are kind of bratty, though. Kitty Coco, I think we can agree. Can't believe Brazil hates Barney. What's wrong with piss water? That fucking tic-tac-toe? Come on. Come on. That's pretty fucking bratty. We don't have to pretend. We don't have to pretend. Alright? We don't gotta pretend. Tic-tac-toe was great. I can't wait to send that in and have that edited down into a short, I'm sure. Both of those ended in draws. We need a better game to play on a forehead. How am I naked? I did the tic-tac-toe game. That's fair. But I went through all the work of sorting you, and then I had to resort you, and I didn't want to do the work again, so I just removed it. That's all it was. Played against Graph and Mimi. Good to know. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable keeping you at the Super Brat role. Yeah, you're still Super Brat. I'm gonna keep you there. I'm gonna keep you there. To play Battleship on the forehead. How dare you? Gotta up the Brat. There's no upping the Brat. There is no step away. There's no step up from being your Super Brat role. That's just how it's gonna be. Alright, complete. Okay, next is Lade. Lade, who does this monthly to check in. Lade, who says, are we still good? And every time I tell Lade, yes. You're still a peer who is bratless. Mari forehead chest battle. That's so funny, actually. That's what got you. Yep. Yeah, the force sort was, there's only one per stream. Just following the protocol. I see. Well, you haven't really done anything bratty ever. We love talking about just your life and nice things and supportive and positive messages, and I don't think I've ever seen anything that was bratty from you. So I'm cool with keeping you at this cool squid role. That's what you're at now, yeah? Yeah. I think you're good staying with your cool squid role. Nice job, nice job. Okay, who's next? Oh, Dom. Okay, Dom. Or were they in 87? Is that the bite of 87? Stick. Damn, Dad. Okay, is Dom's still a brat? Dom did, for fun, make an edit where I was gushing over feet. So, that still feels really bratty, but that was a while ago. So, I think that he's chilled out since then. What is the context for this chain? What? What is the context for whatever this is?
I saw an ad that said television for sale, $1,
Yeah.
volume stuck on full, and I thought to myself, I can't turn that down.
Yes. It was just one time. I'm sure it was multiple times, but that's the one that sticks to me. Mpreg, you must fix this immediately. See more Mpreg art. One day you will join us. And then says no thanks. Wolf, I need your assistance to indoctrinate the non-believer. Just, you popped in. Wait. Is that Sonic the Hedgehog? Wait. Are you circumcised? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, you're the super brat now. Congrats. I was really staring at it. I was like, huh? What is the context here? God damn it. Oh, fuck. It took me a minute. Oh, fuck. That took me a minute to figure out. It's like one of those, like, word puzzles. Oh my god. Alright. Dom sorted. Well done. Okay, next is Diedrich. D says, I don't actually want to get sorted. Wait, what does it say? I just want you to share the what I DM'd you. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. D, are you watching? I'm about to open your DM. I'm scared. I'm really scared. He's a kind and intelligent dude, and he's also a menace. He's my biggest op and my best friend. Oh, I'm really scared. I know he wouldn't send me something that would get me banned on Twitch. Okay, it's spoilered. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Think, Mark. That's really good. The beard is great too. When are you gonna make that your profile picture in Discord? That's really good. That's really good. That's really good. Shout out Floro. Floro, you fucking artist! Has Mark Susina? I'm sure they have. I think they're in a call together now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have. That's your first Sona. That's just Sona, period. Rory's doing art. Oh, that's cool! I love when Rory does art. That's fucking rad. Except for when he just draws an arrow pointing at me that says gay ass squid. Rory's cool. No one tell him. I think we can agree on that. I think we can agree on that. Ah, we have an ad break. Perfect timing. All right, I'll be right back. We're gonna ad break. I'll go pee. You guys should do the same. Go piss circle. I'm back. I'm back. Hi. Hello. I hope I didn't miss much. Did I miss the piss circle? You did. You missed your chance. Belle, Jesus Christ, with the 350 stream streak. That's awesome, Belle. Thank you. Ah, you're back. Okay, so Ducky, let me do yours.
You missed a little bit, but it's okay. Your aim is getting better. Knee slaps.
My aim's getting better. 6 more for a full year of streams. That's wild to me. That's a lot. Hi, Belle. I only got timed out 3 times so far. I doxed my address multiple times. Not my fault if you never saved it. I think that this bit has been going on for too long, Ducky. Let's be honest. I keep making you into a brat and then bring you back down, and then make you a brat and then bring you back down, and then make you a cool squid and then make you naked. Let's just give you the role that you deserve. Because you're so worth it. That's right. Straight to super brat for you. Ducky, how does it feel to get the role that you rightfully deserve? The super brat. Without waffling around, without having to go through bits, without having me make you naked for almost 3 weeks in a row. No, there's no bit. Ducky is so justifiably brat. They deserve this. You know? Yeah. I would never waffle around with someone's roles. That's just not me. I would never singularly harass any person. I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never just intentionally make someone naked in the server, even though they beg multiple times to be brat. That's not me. That's terrible. Who would do that? I would never do that. Yep. I would never do that. Alright, moving on. I don't think Sarah's here. That would have been so funny if Sarah was here raging. Next is Hags. I believe shitting on Treasure Planet. If you shit on Treasure Planet, I'll just remove you from the server. First thing I see is the chessboard. Do you want me to just be bald so it's easier to get a picture of... Okay, I'll do it for you. All right? Just because I think that's hilarious. All right, here's my zoom in. Ready? Oh, hi, Rory. Rory, how's your stream? You taking a nap? Hold on, I'm going bald so that people can make my hair into a chessboard. All right, I'm only going to do it for 5 seconds, so get your screen cap and ready. All right, there's the board. Hold on, I'll make myself angry too. Okay, that's all you get. Rory, how was your stream today? Hi. Rory is here. Yes. I yelled about metal. Like metal music? Or like drawing metal? Gonna adapt every board game now. Great. I'm so glad. I feel like I don't really need to read through Twitch chat. You sharing more backstory. It was horrific. Ah, yes, drawing metal is fucking wretched. I agree with that. Bring out the bad dragon. And we were talking, that was during court, I think. 9/11 wasn't real. I knew that. The moon isn't real. Yeah, I think I'm pretty comfortable with the brat sorting on this one. What did I miss today? Hold on. Typical bottom. The board is set. Just now need to learn chess until next court. Moving pieces is gonna suck.
I can't wait to play Mancala in her forehead wrinkles.
Do not play Actually, that'd be funny. Hold on. You could probably play solitaire on my head too, but that's a one-person game. All right. Yeah, no, you're brat. You're a brat. You're a brat. You're a brat. You're a brat. Enjoy your brat roll. Typical bottom. You were born to be a bottom. I love that. Mariopoly. The moo. Yeah. Wretched. For the folks that joined in from the raid, by the way, we're brat sorting today. So what that means is I'm going to be looking at chat history on Twitch and Discord and assigning some people to brats or cool squid roles. And that's that. Congrats on your roll. All right, next is Kamendachi, who I've been calling Cayman. Because that sounds like Kaiman, which reminds me of Dorohedoro, which is a great anime that everybody should watch. Around until we take off. I hope you have a safe flight! Yay, 3 houses! I love 3 houses. I got my sister to start playing 3 houses. That's been great. From... What's up, Sarah? What's up? Oh, dino art! That's adorable. Yeah, I wonder where you're gonna be, Rory. I also do wonder. That is so cute. You drew a pal. You kind of have Jim Carrey's hairstyle from Me, Myself, and Irene. Who is this? Who are you? Is that? Oh my god, was that when Ducky shaved their hair? I'm pretty sure it is. That was a really funny bit when that happened. Not brat, because I'm literally not a brat. Yeah, Rory? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Hold on. You sure about that? I wonder if I can find it. Hold on. What was the time you harassed me on stream? That's too far. Dang it. I wish I knew where he was. That's fine. Rip duck's feathers. Nah. I can release my piss chakras is the first thing I see when I look over at Twitch chat. You've been pretty consistently chill across the board. How does one brat exactly? You know how. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Feel bad for people who are colorblind. They don't get to see Colorado to its fullest. They only see Addo. Listen. You're real chill in the Discord, but you just love bratting out on the stream, which sounds about right, actually. I'm gonna give you the brat roll. I'm gonna give you the brat roll. And you're gonna have to dig your way out of that grave, if you so decide. What does it say? I'm just doing this to make you pull me up. I know where I stand. Obviously. Let's see where Sanyo is. Consistently post the bottom sticker, by the way. One of the only people who does so. One of the only people who uses the bottom sticker. Alright. I wish I was that grave so Common could dig in me. Ew! I do it to bother people. That's pretty bratty. That's actually very bratty. I mean, we already know that Sanyo is pretty big brat. What day was it? What day was it where you were, like, give me a cold read? I think it was on the 10th? I don't remember when it was. What role are you? You're already a super brat. You're not changing! You're still a super brat. Damn. Is it possible to revoke my sortney? Reverse. You don't want to be sorted? Well, now I'm tempted to. I can... No, okay. I will revoke it. There you go. You try again next month. Is Brat bad or good? It's not. It's not bad at all. Actually. It means you let your real Brat colors fly, and I love that for you. If you get it and you're like, no, I don't want to be a Brat, then it's not good. But to me, it's great. Because brats make the world go round. Brat's what you make it, so let's make it rock. I wish to be cool. You can still be cool. You can be a brat and cool. Hi, Toast. Hi. Okay, next is Spence. Spence, who is consistently a cinnamon roll. Spence, who stuck around to watch Barbie last night because Alex missed it. The sinless cinnamon roll remains. You have done nothing bratty. In fact, the other day, I thought that you were doing something bratty in the server. You sent a voice memo and I was like, swear to God.
Toast to make a foot-themed model called Golden released for the second time today.
God damn it, Coco. Thanks for the biddies. I scream.
Boss, Golden Toast _VT wants you to say something nice about them.
I need to pick me up. Been kind of nervy today. Oh, Toast, I'm sorry to hear. Well, I hope that you recognize that the people that surround, you know, they put you in their life, they want you there is because you're just such a golden presence. Like, there are so many people that just love spending time with you. They really do enjoy you. And I hope that at no point ever in your life you feel any sort of imposter syndrome, because people wouldn't go out of their way to spend time with you if they didn't like you as much as they do. Obviously, you're surrounded. Yeah, you're surrounded. Yeah, Spence remains the sinless cinnamon roll. Spence has never done anything bratty in her life. You got smacked in the face with the guy's stuff. Hit him. Hit him back. 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 Do it. Do it. Go hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him back. Go. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him in your face. Next we have Mimi. Hard on him. I mean, if anybody hit me in the face with their shit, it'd be on site. But to be honest, I am kind of like, I personally want to get into a fist fight. You know? So maybe I'm just the problem. Wouldn't it be on shit? Boo. Boo. Why do the short ones always want to throw hands? I'm tall. I'm tall. I'm really tall. You're the problem, but for other reasons. How dare you? How dare you? I am not the problem. How dare you? I'm the opposite of the problem. I'm the solution. 2 apples tall ass over here. I'm tall. I am tall! Why are you so mean? Why are you so mean to me? Okay, we're looking at Mimi. Not radical, can't even do a backflip. Hey, I resent that. Could play Battleship on the forehead next. Mimi, just to see how far I've fallen. You have fallen pretty far. What does that one say? You didn't have to inform us of this fact. Go kiss them rats, Coco. Let me play some tic-tac-toe on your forehead. Not to mention that you drew Papa Matt. What? You drew Papa Matt. I might take the Discord sticker of the pause frame of you standing next to Token. No, no, because Token's actually ridiculously tall. It's gonna make me look a lot shorter than I am. Don't do that. Also, how do you have a screenshot of that still? That VOD is gone. Yeah, and you were playing tic-tac-toe. Yeah, no. Oy. Oy. No, you're a brat. I'd feel comfortable putting you right there in the brat role. I do like your profile picture, though. It's really cute. I have the entire VOD. Do you have the entire VOD? I would love to watch it. I would especially like to watch the part where you can see the fucking weed hits and how I'm just like, oh, like the VOD is preserved. I might have to look at it. I really do want to watch it. I'm feeling awfully nostalgic. You know, fair. I'm glad we agree. All right, next we have Rory. Rory. What's up, King? How you doing? Only one force resort per stream. Yes. Rory with leaves. Pretty much. It was wild because we all agreed to get high and I was like, I ain't feeling shit. I ain't feeling shit. And then all of a sudden in the middle of the stream, I turned to Token. I'm like, yo, I'm so high right now. And he just laughs. Oh, that is mod shit. And then Clappy. My male wife Guzma. Or my other crush redwood trees. Real. Rory, you've always been the super brat. You've never not been the super brat. I don't know what you're trying to achieve with this. Damn, that's all from the movie chat.
Boss, Sanyometer wants you to say something nice about
Why
him.
did you just send a picture of just me before I die on a plane? You're not gonna die in a plane crash. I hope you have a safe flight. You're like consistently one of the coolest, nicest people in my life, and I appreciate you. And I hope that you have a safe flight. For my forehead, I gave y'all a raw image of my forehead. There you go. It's there. There's a lot of free custom content out there for The Sims. It's basically better than the paid DLC. That's what I'm hearing. We all know Rory's a brat. We all know. Kind, not nice. They mean the same thing. Nice and kind mean the same thing. Nice and kind
Mari,
are the same
you know
thing.
What you're
Yeah.
trying to rage bait me and thrive off of my anger. Use it for your benefit. You desire my frustration.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna do the unthinkable. I'm going to do the one thing you wouldn't think I would do to fuck with you the most and complete the bit.
Yeah.
I forgive you. That's
Aww.
right, I find IT in me to forgive you. Your bit is
Aww.
ruined. You get nothing. Good day.
Oh, that was so wholesome. Guys, that was so wholesome. Sarah, that's so wholesome. You have such a big heart. You do win. I'll give you the win on that. I'll give you the dub. You win. You find IT in you. Next, you gotta find HR. Yay. Oh, that sum was very whole. Yeah. I'm the HR. I have never worked an HR job in my life. Thank God. Sarah is such a cool squid, right? Totally. Guess we're gonna have to wait until next week to sort that, because I've already sorted Sarah twice and I'm tired. All right. Next. Because I'm not touching Rory. You remain a super brat. You'll be a super brat until the day you die. Hey, full transparency, I thought your fart factory was HR. Want to see an emote? Of course, Rory. I sore people. Yes, I do, but that's for my own amusement. Wait, is that you and Guzma making out? That's great. I love that for you. Truly, I love that for you. Sonyu says DM. Did you DM me something that's going to get me banned on Twitch? Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I'm scared. Oh, shut up. You're talking semantics in DMs. Whatever. Actually, nice and kind are not the same thing. I wouldn't do that. You probably wouldn't. Next is Umbra. Go. Don't you have a flight to catch? Don't get Mari banned. Who else are we gonna harvest piss from? Hey, thanks! For the loss and bowls of sorting. Yeah, the Uno reverse. Goats! Lambs. The hot takes quarter is some of the funniest stuff. Now that they are posted on YouTube, I will be able to see them, though, as I'm able to see at the time. That's just a nice endorsement. Okay, so pretty normal stuff here. You got the brat sorting, and I think that just, as a rule of thumb, you're just a little bratty. I wouldn't say brat. I was born almost a month after 9/11. That's just a conversation. The stream is exuding autism with this take. That's just true. My oldest niece is 6 months younger than me, and for the time, I had to babysit them. But the youngest is old enough, and I don't need to watch them. Okay, that's just... I'll take that out of contact all I want. Thank you. They now have vanilla sounding rods. You're just playing into the bit. Did you return with the smokes and milk? May the 4th. That's so yesterday. It's return to the 5th. So many puns. Hi, Nyaki. Hi. Good day today. Thank you. I do export a lot of piss. That's true. You have some bratty tendencies, but I don't think that you were that bratty. I think that I'm comfortable giving you the brat squid role. I think that that's where I want to be. It would get me even a little. Yeah, but like everybody's doing sounding rods. Not a gay catheter. I hate it. I hate it. Some of the tentacles are actually catheters. Hey, that was wretched. Hey, I hated that. Not that is a gay catheter a douche. Sorry. I don't think you are. I don't think you are. I actually have a problem with my piss order. It smells like weed and wet dog. Your piss smells like weed and wet dog? Yo, I'm tapped out and I hear everyone's using sounding rods. I mean, the sounding rod bit. Everybody's talking about sounding rods. Yeah, I think we should get that checked. not the jaw eyes just staring into me. That's real. Okay. I think Marco is the only one we have left. Hold on, from Marco, who's just been a nice dude pretty consistently. Was about to say, I'm not using them. No, please don't actually use them. The piss that you ordered from me. Oh, okay. Well, it can't smell like weed because I don't get high often. I usually only get high maybe like once a month if I'm really feeling it. It is legal where I live. I just am not a party animal. The wet dog probably makes sense though. I'm surrounded by dogs. A contact high from being near Papa. That's fair. What's your week going to be like while Papa's out of the house? I'm going to be working. I've been off so much that I have to work. I am not going to be doing anything exciting. I'll probably be streaming, but pretty much every day I'm going to be at work. So I'm not looking forward to that part, but I'll live. I'll live. I'll do that. Mari, I deserve cool squid points because I never do the sounding rod bit. I believe you. You can always bring that to my attention next week. I have the attention span of a goldfish, so I'll probably forget this entire conversation. Yeah, the mud packing shipments. Maybe. Yeah, Marco, you've never not been bratty. I think you're just a cool squid through and through. I think I'm happy keeping you with the cool squid role, too. And look, you send pictures of food, which I'm hungry now. Thanks. I'm starving now. I deserve a cool squid because I don't even know what a sounding rod is. Rory, why are you lying? You're a terrible liar. You're a terrible liar. Bad liar. Are you people teaching Toast about sounding rods? Is no one scared? I'm terrified. My hands are out of there. Work at a Spencer's. I know all about toys. God damn it. See? I was also going to say, unfortunately, Toast exists on the internet. Toast knows enough. All right. I think we're done with... Hey, if I could request someone go back and find that clip of the pregnant Sonic the Hedgehog bit, I think that's going to make a really good take. Not take, a short. I think that that's something I'm going to have to go back and find, because that was really fucking hilarious. I don't know much about his beepers, probably doesn't know much either. Okay, so a sounding rod, it's something that is, it's a sex toy essentially, and you place it into your urethra, and that's pretty much that. Stop speaking. I'm done. I was asked a question. What do I do? Ignore it? Get out of my butthole, please. Fair enough. I peed a little bit. You know, you gotta be nice and stretched out and make a metaphor. That'll just be more confusing. You're taught about them. That's wild. That's wild. Not all questions deserve answers. Are you circumcised? Oh, is Kensu here? I didn't see Kensu come in. I can see it. You are product certified. That's nice. Okay. I'm less obtrusive than normal. I empathize with that. I'm very obtrusive and obtuse. We did our brat sorting. What do you guys want to do for the rest of the night? We still have like another hour and a half. I'm not very good at the yapping portion. I think y'all already know that. I've tried
Boss,
consistently to be a yapper, but I'm not.
is insisting you hydrate, and I really have to agree. Boss, Nyaximorporius thinks your posture is poopy, and is telling you to correct it ASAP.
Okay, I will. No Slay the Spire. Do you hate me that much that every time I play Slay the Spire, you're like, damn, what do you mean I can't play it again? I mean, I have played it twice this week, but it's not that big a deal. Some memorables. I don't have a sponsorship tomorrow. I can do it anytime. As long as it's done within the next, like, 2 weeks. I've changed! You choose to be rage baited on the regular, you're full of shit. Ah! Sanyo! Saying the quiet part out loud. Aethermancer, what if Slay the Spire but Pokemon? Okay. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Much like... I love Nostro. Nostro fucking rules. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling a little FOMO that I'm gonna be missing the MomoCon trip. But I've been traveling so much over the last month and a half, I need to stay home. I've met too many people. What a Pokemon but volleyball. What if? I would play Rivals if it didn't crash my, like, maybe it'll be better today. Hopefully we'll get to hang for something again this year, Mari. We'll see. I'm not opposed to it. I'm very traveled out right now. Everything is crab. I have heard about everything is crab. I'm trying to build up my chatting muscles because I want to be the world's best chatter. I want to talk story with y'all. I want to pay attention to the funniest chat on Twitch. Are you circumcised? I'll lose an hour with crab game. Yeah. Art while yapping? Maybe. Hi, Wolfie. Hi. How's my nephew doing? How's my nephew doing? I don't know what to yap about. I need to stretch my yapping muscles, so bear with me. I don't know if I can... The problem is if I do art, is I get too distracted by art. If I do anything, I'm bad at just chatting and also talking, like, and doing other things at the same time. He loves the bolognese that I made. Ah, yay! So what I'm hearing is I've got to make more. I've got to make a double batch. Let's chat Paul Revere her. What does that mean? Like the British are coming? Stretch the Yapinator. Exactly. There's always news. Oh, the news scares me though. That's what I call my butthole when I'm grassy. We finish it. I'm gonna have to make it for him soon. Let me know if you need a someone in your ear telling you the recipe, because I'll call you up and I'll give you a walkthrough. But when people out of fucking nowhere bring you some news topics, oh, that's wild. Make sure you stretch your yapinator and your urethra. Chat self-care. Hey, Nyaki. Hey. RadicalMari arts and yaps. Oh my god. We do need to do another yap sesh. For sure. I'll let you know when I get around to doing that. Yeah, let's find a day where we're both off and I can just help you. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not working tomorrow. I do have to do some shit at my computer, but I could just sit at my computer and just call you over Discord. Hurt you to pull the trigger. Did it? Might I recommend hyperfixation, Howard? Or I just talk about my hyper... Wait. Do you guys want to see one of my PowerPoint presentations? Hold on. I can do that. Okay. All right.
Boss,
so
Sam
off the rip...
I want you to say something nice about them.
Okay. Off the rip. It's on you. How cool I am for the next 80 minutes. I can't do that. I can't do that because there's so much. There's so much that I have to say. It would take more than 90 minutes. I have 4 PowerPoint presentations that are locked in and ready. Okay? There's the animation landscape after Frozen. There is my Hear Me Outside show. There's a history of Pup the Band and a analysis of Sony Spider-Man. Let's make a poll and you guys can show you can tell me what you want. All right. Which slideshow shall I present to you now? All right, the first one was animation landscape post Frozen. Animation post Frozen. Pop the Band. Hear Me Out. And then Sony's Spider-Man. Okay. It's 2-minute poll so you guys can vote. Do you think J.K. Simmons and J.K. Rowling are the same J.K.? Well, one of them is a joke, so... and the other one's a great actor. Yeah, my flight's taking off. No, I have to miss the lectures. This is terrible, Chad. Am I cooked? Terrible. Terrible. Hi, Gina. Hi. You mix those two up. Well, J.K. Simmons fucking rules, though. He's an awesome actor. He's got a great voice. Sometimes one of my arms just explode when I sneeze. Hey, what the fuck? How am I doing today? I'm good. It was a really restful day. I didn't really do much today. I forgot J.K. Simmons was an actor. Wow, Rory. Wow. Can't believe you hate men. Can't believe you hate men. You were clothed for a little while, Sarah. You're upset, but you were clothed. Don't forget to vote in the poll so you can tell me what we're which slideshow I'm gonna present today. Oh, you guys want to see my Hear Me Outs? Okay. Alright, bet. Give me a sec. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm just getting it looking real pretty for y'all. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put myself right here. And then I'll hide this and I'll switch to my art screen. Alright. Hi, I'm RadicalMari. These are my hear me outs. So I presented this with Calamity a while ago. And I'm very happy to share it again for all the new people. I want you to understand that I'm not sorry. All right, let's see what... All right, the purpose of this presentation is to really sell you on why my taste in fictional characters is far superior to that of other members of Calamity. My goal is, if I convince one other person in chat that my fixations are goon-worthy, I have won. Hi, Kat. I'm sorry, Kat. I'm done with sorting for today. I'm sorry. I just started a PowerPoint presentation, but I can, like, after I'm done, I'll think about it. I could probably just pull you up and give you a quick sort. How's that eating? Ooh, what'd you eat? Okay, let's start. Okay, this one's pretty obvious. This one's pretty obvious.
Please note, Mari is not goonable.
I am not goonable! I'm not. This one, I think everybody saw this one coming. It's Vash the Stampede from Trigon. Love and peace. He's just a chivalrous dude. He's a golf ball until he gotta lock in. And when he locks in, damn to damn, that man is so fine. He's an idiot, but he's my idiot. Would do dumb shit if it means saving my ass, and honestly, that's hot. Also, alien biology. No, I started off tame. Listen. I had to start off with the obvious one, because this is actually my husbando. It is. It's not, listen. I started off with a literal, he's a plant! Okay, alright. Alright, this is the most, like, obvious one, and it was the one I have to put in first, because everybody's like, what if Vash isn't on there? Well, he's on here. Okay? Alright. Okay, next is Megra from Hades. Speaking of crushing me without a second thought, look, she's got hardened edge I like. That I could be the one to soften her up. Or die trying, and honestly, I'm fine with either. My beloved, okay, but I think she's a gentle lover who spoils her partner fucking rotten. Be so for real. Shibari. Yeah. You're... Guys, let me talk my nonsense, okay? When do we get the real hear me outs? It's coming, okay? Just bear with me. It starts off with the obvious shit to get them out of the way. All right? Just bear with me, okay? Thank you. I'm glad that we have good choices. All right. After Megra, okay, Malga. Yes, I know, dead game, but hubba hubba, big man. Big man, he could crush me if he wanted to. I would thank him. He loves giving the impression of being a bit aloof, but he's always locked in. He's always locked in. I'm a bit conniving. My thought process pretty specifically is that I don't know. I like guys who, like, you know, giving off the impression of, ah ha ha, I'm kind of an idiot, a goofball, but he's actually really conniving. Don't say they're coming, I promise. Please. He's... It's just... Might seem a little unhinged, but she does have some good taste. Something about a broken clock being right twice a day or something. I'm so glad you said that. Okay. Next. Okay. After that is Hubert from Fire Emblem Three Houses. I want you to know that it was hard choosing just one character, because the whole purpose of Fire Emblem is you date people. But he looks evil, and that's because he kind of is. He would burn down the world if it meant saving one person. He's got a level of obsession that I fuck with. We could be a couplet of birds flying along the sovereign of the Black Eagle. And that line went good. Man loves to get pegged. I have no proof, but trust. Just trust me. He's not Snape. He's way hotter than Snape. I would never. Stop. Shut up. Okay, Will Ravengard. This man looks... Why did I write that? That's terrible. Okay, but he's a chivalrous man who waves a sword with a smile on his face. I'm swooning. I love a man who can dance. This is a tame pick, not gonna lie, but for real, I say too many motherfuckers sleep on this man, and he's by far my favorite companion. That's saying a lot. Okay, listen. What do you mean he annoyed you? His story was nice. Stop. His story was good. Okay? Okay, Miguel O'Hara. Hey, we're back to that unhinged business. Spider-Verse, hot, mean, devastating. Not at all unhinged, but he like looks 3 steps away from it at all time. And for some reason, I fuck with it. Looks like he could kill you and actually would. Snatched away, so easy to grab. And then I woos. Why does he say fertile as fuck? I don't remember why I put that, but I think I'm right. You would ruin Miguel. I would try to fix him, but I would just make him worse. As a mistake. Will's a little too posh. Hey, you know what? You can have your favorite companion. I know who mine's is. Wake me up with the hear me outs of here. Hey, Ramatra. Oh, Mari likes another big boy that could kill me in a heartbeat. What a surprise. Ravager. I barely know her. Real, I read so much reader insert fix with this fuck way back when. And way back when is not even that way back when. It's not. It was as recently as a month ago. Listen. Robot fucker confirmed relevant. I think I remember what this one is.
What is it? I think I miss my wife. What is it?
Very good.
I think.
All right, and then let's get back to this one. When are we gonna get some pepper? Oh, please. All right. This specifically 2025 Superman. These two men, they so fine. Personality-wise, the contrast of would save the world for you or would sacrifice the world to save you is very chef kiss. Again! And unsurprisingly, it's 2 interests. Goofball who locks in an asshole who's a little obsessed rest in 1 and I'm eating it. Oh, to be the brace in that Eiffel Tower. And Preg is very popular tag for the ship and for a good reason. It really is. Yeah. I'm on the Klex train. I know. I know. To be a what? Oh, let me say it again. To be a brace in this Eiffel Tower. Okay, next. Oh, hey! Doro Hidoro mention. Looks like she could kill you, but is actually a cinnamon roll. Okay, she could kill you, but that doesn't mean she will. She will. Giant woman, obsessed with her senpai. I wish that were me. Strong, incredible in this act. Trust! Yeah, Noi she's so fine. I can't stand her. Affectionate. Noi is so fine. I love her so much. I would give anything to be the center of attention of hers. I digress. Oh, hey, Roxanne from Potionomics. You guys remember Roxanne, right? She's hot as a human too, but something about the sharp teeth makes me go feral. She kind of mean girl and she softens over time. That's my aesthetic! But always... in the way where I want her to nag me. She's hot, pun intended. Handlebars. 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 You love Potionomics? I also love Potionomics. It was good. It was a really fun game. I have not played it with the full voice acting, and I might have to. Venom! What'd that tongue do? Hoey baby, listen. I'm stuck in the washing machine, fucker. I'm stuck in the symbiotic mass, and I don't want help. I know it said I will not elaborate. But yeah, I could. Don't boo me. Eddie is whatever. I don't give a shit about Eddie. I don't give a shit about Eddie Brock. I just want Venom's fat ass. All day. Fair enough. Okay. All right. So this one is a little bit of a rant. Okay. Love the VA. It was so good. Make me okay. I want Venom with or without Eddie. That's fair. Okay, so Krogans from Mass Effect. I'm actually going to talk about this for a second. I think that it's bullshit that they give us a creature that has a nice fucking voice and 2 penises and they don't let you seduce them. I think this is hell. I think this pisses me off more than anything else. Because in the first game I was obsessed, I was like, yes, I'm all in. In the second game I was obsessed and I was like, yes, I'm all in. And we didn't get... They have 2 penises. They have 2 dinglings. And I don't get either one! It's not fair. I would make a second hole for a second penis. You could fit both. An asshole, you could stretch it out enough for a raccoon to fit up there. Rory told me that. The Republican neck. Hey, that's terrible. But God. Ah. Okay, next. Oh. So I didn't want to say exactly what this was last time, but I'll explain. Hi, Nauta. So not balls. It's not actually balls. It's not beads. It's not. So there's a high that I've been chasing since the last fan fiction that I read about really specifically an ovipositor. Okay? And the idea was they're eggs. They're eggs with a firm casing where anytime they knock together inside of the reader and or whoever was the target of the fan fiction, it was in itself just pretty orgasmic. So there you go. I don't That's what I meant when I said large metal balls, but I didn't want to say on stream last time talking about specifically oviposition. Yeah, but White said, yes, Rory, send it to me. I mean, if you feel like it. Squid eggs, yeah. You know what? I'll allow that to be a headcanon. Squid eggs are just with a firm metal casing so that they just don't break inside of my very gentle uterine. Several. I love that. Okay, next. Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. With all the nature of pine jokes, I thought those were going in a penis.
No, I wouldn't put them in a penis. Okay. Alright, so this one specifically. I'm 100% serious. It can fit in so many spots. If you know, you know. Not about the size of the block, it's about how you finagle it, how you use it. I elegantly queef every time I break 2 lines using this motherfucker. If you look like this, please call me. Yeah. That is something that I wrote. She's cooking. It's Beth, but she's cooking regardless. Have you guys ever like broken like 2 lines perfectly using a T-block? I can't be the only person. Elegantly queef. The word is queef. So if you don't know what a... No, I'm not going to share that here. I choked on my chalky milk. It was a lovely night. Y'all signed up for this. Y'all were the ones who were like, come on, her hear me outs are so tame. A song about this on TikTok. Incredible. I don't have a lot I can say about this one. I feel like you already get it. Yes. I think Snafflers, I think you've already realized, maybe you have, maybe you haven't. A common theme with a lot of these people is they could kill me. I agree with the 100% of Mari's hear me outs. Should I be worried? Yes. Okay. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Let me pause my music. Okay? Just hold on. All right. It's just listen. Okay? Just listen. I had to take off my headphones. My headphones are off because I can't allow myself to listen to this while I'm doing a very serious presentation. It reverberates. It It goes through my entire body. I don't want to say any more than that. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. It's like sounding. I'm going to snooze the ad because I have a feeling I'm almost done with this. It rattles me. That's all it is. Okay. Okay, the gelatinous cube. Did I add the hard eyes on that? I think I did. Same deal as Venom, except this time I likely get dissolved by acid, and for some reason that's something I fuck with. Pun not intended. Sorry. I don't know. Something about being... Yeah, no, I'd be dead. I would be dead, but I'd be enjoying every last second of it. It was constant background noise home. Why not a normal slime? Because I would like to die. I would like to be dissolved. Keep Mario away from Jello. I'm not breaking this down. I'm not breaking this down. Okay, there's more, but I decided to stop myself before literally going through my tags and bookmarks. Remember, consent is key. If you're on this list, I consent. Alright, I think that's it. Thank you, and I'm sorry, I'm not. There you go. That was my presentation. I hope it wasn't too egregious. Sorry there were too many takes in there, apparently. My bad. Didn't realize all of y'all were freaks. Please don't die by fucking. You don't tell me! Hey Mari, your death wish is concerning. No comment. How do wind chimes consent? Is there a specific tone? Yes. And it's the existing tone. Mari, you were too agreeable. Next list should be weirder. I think I got a little bit scared because I was showing it off to my best friends and I didn't want to freak them out or be the ire of their ridicule. Did you like the D&D movie because of the gelatinous cube? Yeah, actually, I really loved the D&D movie. And then the gelatinous... the gelatinous cube portion came on. I was like... I had to pause the movie and just recollect myself before coming back. Want to do another one today? No. No. I can't let my freak colors fly. I don't want to get absolutely demolished by Twitch. You've got an hour. An hour to make another presentation. Oh my god. I just... I might. Animation post frozen. I can show off the animation post next. After this ad break, we'll do that. I did get a hot take from this, so that's nice. That's good. You love Spider-Verse? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll do another poll in the last 5 minutes while we're in ads too. Do you want to do another slideshow? No. Yes. Sony Spider. Yes. Frozen. And then, yes. Pup. We'll make it run for like 5 minutes. There you go. Instead, it's just PowerPoint takes. Yeah. That would be fun. I would love to get everybody together to do that. Whatever I want to do. I like talking about things that I like. Thank you for waiting until after stream to DM me some websites. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it. I might have to find some food. My tummy is rumbling. We should do another PowerPoint party. I agree. We should do another PowerPoint party. Like a giant peanut butter Oreo on her chest while high in the hotel room. That did happen. That did happen. God, that was such a funny moment. I was so fucking high for that. Some folks are, yeah, massacre. What? What does that mean? Sorry, I'm like looking over some. All right. Ad break is about to start. Excuse me while I go and find something to eat really quickly. When I'm back, I'll show you another PowerPoint. You guys get to decide which one. I'll be ready. I'm back. I microwaved some of my leftover potatoes and I added cheese on top and a little hot sauce. Thank you. Thank you for being patient. Thank you. Thank you. What a nice stream today. It has been a nice stream. I enjoy it. Now I get some noms. I'm hungry now. Get some food. Get some food. What I missed while was microwaving food. I was not patient, but you're welcome. Brat. Brat. Like the part where we played chess on Mari's forehead. I still can't believe y'all were serious. Made chessboard and everything. Hi, Ian. Hi. Excuse me. Oh, what won the, Damn it, it doesn't show me who won the poll. Was anybody here? Can you guys tell me what the... What poll won? Spooderman? Okay, that's good. Because I've never shown that one on stream, actually. That was one that I made for my family for a PowerPoint party. So my siblings are the only ones who saw it. I hope it's sexually charged. It's not. Yeah, it was for my family. It'd be really fucking weird if it was. Set up a game of Catan. Stop. Pup got last. That's fine. I talk about Pup all the time anyways. I'm sure people are like, we already know everything there is to know about Pup. Honestly, that's a mood. That's fair. Alright, hold on. Move myself over here. Perfect. Alright. Thank you for coming to my presentation. It's called Sony Spider, an intersection of art and corporate greed. Let's see. What about Betrayal? Betrayal in the House on the Hill. That'd be great. Okay, so specifically, let's start by talking about Sony's history. So, Columbia Pictures Entertainment was founded in 1987 as a subsidiary of Coca-Cola Entertainment. It immediately gained success and became known as one of the big 5 major American film studios and was known for its movie, television, and distribution units. In 1989, Columbia hosted a friendly takeover from Coca-Cola, backed financially by 5 major Japanese banks in order to own 99% of company stocks. In 1991, the company was renamed to Sony Pictures Entertainment. All right, so this is a informative kind of slideshow. All right, we're talking about Spider-Man. Next, we're talking about the Marvel comic. So Spider-Man is a Marvel comic book character who debuted in 1962 during the Silver Age of comic books. He's often described as an everyman who stands in for the average reader. The character is intentionally made to be misinterpreted as a public menace. It was easier for readers, who were social outcasts themselves, to see this character and picture themselves in the hero's shoes. This is what led to Spider-Man's long-standing popularity. Yep. So Sony is no longer owned by Coca-Cola, but it once was. Marvel and Sony make the sale. As the millennia went on, superhero media started losing public traction, and companies like Marvel were struggling to find ways to remain relevant. In 1999, Marvel sold the rights to Spider-Man to Sony Pictures for $7 million, a decent haul considering 3 years prior they had filed for bankruptcy. Marvel offered to sell their entire library of heroes for $25 million, but Sony declined, making clear that they were only interested in properties that had promising returns. Ironic, all things considered, but still. All right, so the Sony Marvel deal looks like this. Through this deal, Sony would gain and hold full creative rights for Spider-Man, and thus would be making a lot of money, in theory. The contract with Marvel made clear the stipulation that Sony would have to release a new Spider-Man movie every 5 years, and failure to do so would void the contract and result in Spider-Man property returning back to Marvel. Excuse me. And now we're talking about the Spider-Man money machine. The original Spider-Man trilogy, directed by Sam Raimi, was an immediate success. These films' budgets ran anywhere between 140 to 258 million and earned back at least 4 times the amount invested. So yeah, this was a financial success, as you can see. I think it's criminal that Spider-Man 2 didn't make as much money as Spider-Man 3, but whatever. I thought that was my favorite one. Sony's first roadblock. Sony began production of Spider-Man 4 despite the lackluster reception of the third film in the franchise. Raimi, who was not happy with the script and perhaps exhausted by the source material, decided to leave the project. Sony quickly moved to find a replacement director, but executives were shocked and anxious to see that the lead actor, Tobey Maguire, would be stepping away as well. Maguire refused to be in a Spider-Man project that was not led by Raimi. Pizza time, exactly. The solution? Sony had to think creatively and quickly. Spider-Man 3 had come out in 2007, and Sony had canceled Spider-Man 4 in 2010, which means Sony had 2 years to come up with another project. They decided on a franchise reboot. Thus, The Amazing Spider-Man, featuring Andrew Garfield, was the titular character, was born. The crowd goes mild. The Amazing Spider-Man films cost slightly more than the previous trilogy to produce and returned a little less money. The public reception was lackluster. General viewers thought that the movie was fine and granted the film slightly above average ratings. Often the consensus was a franchise reboot 5 years after the previous film is kind of weird. Sony wasn't too worried about the public opinion, so long as they could continue to hold the rights to Spider-Man. This, unfortunately, would become an ongoing trend. Hey, guess what? Marvel makes a comeback. During this time as well, Marvel had found its footing in the film space and forged the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU. In 2012, The Avengers was released to financial and critical success, leading to the ongoing development of superhero content media. Despite its victories, comics fans lamented over the fact that since Spider-Man remained a Sony property, they would never see Spidey on the big screen alongside the Avengers, is what it's talking about. Marvel and Sony make the sale again. Sony saw the success of the MCU and wanted in. They struck a deal with Marvel Studios in order to see their vision of Spider-Man on the big screen. The deal was as follows. Sony will handle the franchise's B distributor and retain the creative control over the solo Spider-Man films in exchange for 95% of the box office revenue. Marvel Studios will co-produce, handle character integration, and serve as creative consultation in exchange for 5% of box office revenue. Films that are produced for the MCU would count as Marvel projects, so they would not satisfy the conditions of Sony's contract to produce one movie every 5 years in order to retain the rights to Spider-Man. Yeah? The deal heavily favors Sony, but it gives fans what they want, an MCU where Spider-Man exists. So Marvel sucks it up and they make the deal. Another Spider-Man? Yes, the original plan was to have Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man be present in the MCU, but was let go due to creative differences in lukewarm critical reception. The role of Peter Parker was recast to Tom Holland, who made his debut as Spider-Man in Captain America Civil War in 2016. Yes. MCU Spidey gets the bag and unironically makes a lot of money. Spider-Man's third reboot proved to be a huge financial success. Thanks to the ability to pull from MCU's library, Sony was able to produce stories with multiple Marvel characters interacting with one another. For the first 2 films, hi Freddy, can I say something? Yes, absolutely. For the first 2 films, Marvel received crumbs, while Sony made literal billions off the reboot. However, Marvel was allowed to pull Spider-Man for their crossover films and did not have to pay Sony anything for it. Crossovers that Spider-Man was in includes Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, and Avengers Doomsday, which is upcoming. I like listening to Mari. Thank you. Hi, Freddy. Thanks for wasting your points. I did not care for Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I didn't really care for him either. But this new Spider-Man movie that's coming up looks great. I'm excited to see him depressed. Marvel's new proposal. Following the release and success of Far From Home in 2019, Marvel Studios approached Sony to strike a new deal, essentially saying the film would not have been popular if not for the Avengers films that came out before it. Marvel requested a 50-50 split for these films. Sony became so angry that they threatened to pull Spider-Man from the MCU entirely. The arguments got so heated that Tom Holland had to personally reach out to Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, to request that they make a new agreement with Sony. Marvel and Sony did come to an agreement, a 75-25 split in Sony's favor. Spider-Man No Way Home in 2021 was the first film under this new deal. Is Sony being legit? I ask you to ponder this. Sony Pictures retains control over Spider-Man's intellectual property. They have been making so much money from the MCU Spider films. However, they haven't released any Spider-Man films under the Sony label to satisfy their contract conditions made decades ago. Chat, how is this possible? Are you ready? You already know what it is. That's right, Spider Slop. Spider Slop. Spider Slop. Sony has been releasing films under Spider-Man's IP to satisfy the conditions of the contract with Marvel. However, with the exception of the Venom franchise, the films were not received well by the general public. All right? Yep. Y'all remember Madam Web. Y'all remember Morbius. Y'all remember Kraven the Hunter. The Venom movies themselves were not received well critically, but financially they were. Yeah? Look how little money Madam Web and Kraven made. Look how little money Morbius made. Yes, Morbius is technically a Spider-Man property. Sony's shaky ethos. Sony is, quite literally, pumping out movies under the Spider-Man IP with the intention of keeping control over a contract that was made decades ago. Shareholders demand this so that they can continue to make a stupid amount of money from the Spider-Man-backed MCU projects. They don't care whether or not the movies are good, just as long as they exist. They don't care if they're making good movies. They just need to make something that satisfies these conditions. They did Aaron Taylor Johnson dirty. They really did. It's Morbid time. Okay, there is the diamond in the rough, and this is where we talk about the animation that is Spider-Verse. Despite this, Sony produced animated Spider-Verse series, starting with Into the Spider-Verse in 2018. Though the franchise had only had moderate financial success, it had a greater impact on the animation industry as a whole. These films utilize hybrid animation, 3D animation with hand-drawn 2D elements, a style that had rarely been seen before. The public loved these flashy visuals, and in turn, it led to the industry-wide. It led the industry away from realism and towards stylized animation. So a lot of the Squeed's blocking it, but there's Puss in Boots and the dog from The Bad Guys, and Vi, and also Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. And the idea was, these are all stylized animations that, hey, thank you. It's all stylized animation that just kind of popped up because of Spider-Verse. Yeah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Okay, so what's next? Sony retains the rights to Spider-Man and will continue to as long as they keep producing Spider-Man projects. Films currently in development is Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is coming out this year, and Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, which is an in-house animation that's supposed to come out next year. We'll see. Of note, Beyond the Spider-Verse has been pushed back in production several times, so it's not clear if this will meet the release date. Knowing Sony's track record, however, if they need to push out a sloppy, thrown-together movie to meet their contract expectations, they will. Thank you. Please watch the Spider-Verse movies. Thanks. And that's the end of the presentation. I'm gonna eat some potato while you guys dissect that. Did they fuck up the movie? See, the problem that I have with Spider-Verse very specifically is that the director, I forget his name, is perfectionist, and one of the reasons why these movies take so long to produce is because he literally like works the staff to the bone. He'll have entire scenes cut and remade if they don't fit his exact artistic vision. Yeah, the reason Craven was so bad was because they literally shat it out because they're like, ah, shit, Spider-Verse isn't going to be ready in time. We got to put something out. Yeah. So yes, I do hope that the new movie is good. I really do. But not at the expense, not at the expense of hardworking animators. I don't fuck with that. Anyways. Freddie DM'd me saying that I should start excuse me, saying that I should start doing more presentations on stream. Do you know how much work presentations are to do? We could do Frozen. You guys don't want to hear me talk about Pup the Band? But the Pup the Band one is really good. No, Frozen was actually like a real investigative effort. Like I had to sit and I had to talk about, or I had to do research on Frozen. Pup, I just kind of was like, I'll write from the heart. You wanted the Disney one? Fine. I'll read off Frozen. Let me just finish my potatoes. I did have to kill a guy for Frozen. I killed his entire family. His name was Jeffrey Katzenberg. Is Floro here? This one I made and I've read on stream before, but it's been a long time. Frozen is fun because it's not just about Frozen. It's actually about the animation industry as a whole, which is something that I love. Hi, Cat. Hi. Gonna make some food? All right. You're gonna miss Frozen. Here, I'll move myself down again. That's too low. I'll put myself here. Okay. You want to listen to me tap? Okay. Tap, 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 tap. Like this. All right. So this one is called Freeze Frames and Dimension Gains, an analysis of Disney's Frozen and its impact on the landscape of modern animation. You work at a children's hospital, saying Frozen reminds you how many times you have to watch that movie. Let it go. Let it go. But you want to listen to me yap? Okay, sure thing. All right, what is animation? Well, the Merriam-Webster says the act of animating. It is the state of being animate or animated. It is also in reference to a motion picture that is made from a series of drawings, computer graphics, or photographs of inanimate objects, such as puppets, that simulates movement by slightly progressive changes in each frame. You can't stand the Frozen movies? I'll give you another reason to hate it. So here's some examples of animation. There is traditional 2D animation. There is 3D computer animation. There is stop motion / claymation. and motion capture. Those are the most popular and most widespread of animation styles. Today, we're just going to be focusing on these two styles, traditional versus computer animation. Yes? Before we talk about individual animation, though, I want to talk about a period of time called the Disney Renaissance. Now, the Disney Renaissance was a period from 1989 to 1999, during which Walt Disney Feature Animation produced critically acclaimed and commercially successful hand-drawn animated films. The resurgence allowed Disney animation films to become a powerhouse of successes, earning the greater profits for the company. Yes? Now, why was the Disney Renaissance such a big deal? So, following the death of both Walt Disney in 1966 and Roy Disney in 1971, the studio was struggling under new team management. There was pressure to capture the magic of animation Disney was known to provide while adapting to entertain new audiences. For 18 years between the passing of Roy Disney and the start of the Disney Renaissance, there were a few critical and commercial successes released. Movies among this period include Robin Hood, The Fox and the Hound, The Black Cauldron, and Oliver and Company. Though some of these films have gained popularity in recent years, they did not have success at the time of reaffirming that Disney was an animation powerhouse, despite the loss of its founders. The release of The Little Mermaid in 1989 was the studio's attempt to return to the animated musical style of storytelling, with an emphasis on a Broadway feel to add to the drama and the heart of the story, and it worked. The victory of The Little Mermaid not only empowered the studio to produce more animated musicals, but it destroyed animation competition and reestablished Disney as an animation powerhouse. We know about the Renaissance, but what about the post-Renaissance era? This is defined as an era of Disney films released between 2000 and 2010. This period is most well defined by its absence of Broadway-style storytelling, which assisted the company's popularity in the last decade, and its experimentation with 3D animation, whether as a backdrop or to the entire composition of the film. So you'll see that there's a few. No, we just started Floro, don't worry. So there's Fantasia 2000, Dinosaur, Emperor's New Groove, Atlantis, Lilo and Stitch, Treasure Planet, obviously, Brother Bear, Home on the Range, Chicken Little, Meet the Robinsons, and Bolt. Those were all movies that came out during that time. And they weren't... Actually, let me go to the next slide. They were fine, but they were no DreamWorks. Now, what is DreamWorks? I'm sure you know. DreamWorks SKG was founded in 1994 with the intention of becoming a direct competitor to Disney. Of note, one of the studio's founders, Jeffrey Katzenberg, was a former Disney executive who recruited many animators from Disney Studios during the studio's inception. DreamWorks had an initial focus on hand-drawn animation. Due to the success of Shrek in 2001, though, the company decided to finish their hand-drawn animated films and move in favor of migrating exclusively to 3D animation. DreamWorks produced a total of 5 hand-drawn animated films. Let me see if I can remember them off the dome. The Prince of Egypt, Sinbad, Spirit, Joseph. Damn it, there was one more. El Dorado, that's the last one. Thank you. Yep, so those were the 5 hand-drawn animated films by DreamWorks. The yodeling from Home on the Range re-entered your head. Welcome to hell. All right. A high dimension demand. It became clear during this period that 3D animation was a much higher demand than its traditional counterpart. The public showed with their purchasing power that they were more interested in realistic quote-unquote animation. Disney executives realized it was time to adapt. So all these movies came out in the same span of a year, by the way. Monsters Inc. made about 500, and all the costs that are here are adjusted for inflation. So Monsters Inc. made 580 million. Sorry, I was playing with my keypad. Shrek made 492 million. Ice Age made 383 million. Dinosaurs made 350 million. The cost to adapt. A common myth surrounding the need to adapt is that 3D animation was cheaper to create than 2D animation. The average cost of 2D animation can range anywhere between $5,000 and $25,000 per minute. Meanwhile, the cost of 3D animation can fall anywhere between $50,000 to $50,000 per minute. So it shows two films that are like pretty similarly from same eras and costs. So for example, The Lion King, that's earliest. So the adjusted budget for that was 96 million. Atlantis: The Last Empire, the adjusted budget for that was 160, compared to Chicken Little, the adjusted was 242 million. And those are from the same like period of time, within the same year and a half. Same with The Princess and the Frog versus Tangled. Princess and the Frog was 154, Tangled was 375 million. Meanwhile, Moana, which is one of the more recent, that one is 225 million adjusted budget. They're all amazing movies, don't get me wrong. And this is a small spreadsheet that shows how the money was made back. So for example, it shows that Toy Story, the budget for that, the original movie, was 30 million, and the box office made 394 million. So it was a 1,300% revenue, which is awesome. And pretty much that's the trend for all of these Pixar movies, as you can see. The only first Pixar movie that came out where they didn't make that money back was Cars 2. That one was not well, I think it still made money back. It just wasn't as commercially people didn't like it. Traditional animation, the thinking went, had become too costly to produce. I think that's a lie that they tell themselves, says critic and Disney historian Josh Spiegel, who points out that as much as The Princess and the Frog may have cost, its 105 million production budget was still lower than the contemporaneous Pixar films. Contemporaneous. That's a terrible word. That's a big word for Elmo. Pixar films such as WALL-E, Up, and Toy Story 3. But those Pixar movies made money. It's a $30 word. That's a big word. Disney was aware of the fact that 3D animation was a lucrative investment. The studio was also aware that they'd built a reputation of being a 2D animated studio, and it would not be easy to break free from that mold. So in order to justify the move to 3D, studios needed indisputable proof that people did not want 2D animated films anymore. What they needed was a scapegoat, and that is why they killed Treasure Planet. So Treasure Planet itself was a movie that had a very, very limited advertising schedule. There wasn't very much going on with it. It came out in the same weekend as the first Harry Potter movie. They set this movie up intentionally to fail. The thought process was, if this one fails, then everybody's going to see that nobody wants to see hand-drawn animation. And honestly, that's wretched. Now we're going to talk about Frozen. You saw it in theaters. I also saw it in theaters. It changed my life. Nope, Treasure Planet all along. Frozen enters the motion picture. Released in 2013, Frozen was both a critical and a commercial success, with a gross revenue of $1.29 billion. That's a lot of movie. That's a lot of money, excuse me. At the time of release, Frozen was the highest grossing animated film of all time, and the second highest grossing film, losing that spot to the first Avengers film, which came out a year before. The film was an immediate hit for several reasons. 1, it released close to a holiday. 2, it had a strong, complex lead with real flaws and consequences. 3, it utilized Broadway-style storytelling that was popular during the Disney Renaissance. 4, it has a powerful and catchy score by Christoph Beck. And it had an all-star cast to carry the production. Of note, Idina Menzel, Jonathan Groff, and Santino Fontana, which were all, by the way, Broadway stars before they were film stars. Early life and production. Frozen production began in 2008 under the title The Snow Queen, which, by the way, The Snow Queen was based off of the fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen. And the story of Hans Christian Andersen is a direct inspiration for The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. But that's just a fun fact. We can move on from that. By early 2010s, the project was in development hell when the studio again failed to find a way to make the story of the Stone Queen character work. Specifically, difficulty with many elements regarding her design from animation and plot perspectives. Producer Peter Delvecchio states, the story is an adaptation of author Hans Christian Andersen's 1845 fairy tale The Snow Queen. The project has been in development at the Mouse House on and off for at least a decade, originally shelved in late 2002. When the project was last in development, it was set to be Disney's next hand-drawn animation film after The Princess and the Frog. Please recognize that statement. It was set to be Disney's next hand-drawn animation film after The Princess and the Frog. It was set to be hand-drawn. So what happened? Actually, before we get to that, check this out. It is a hand-drawn animation study. This is by Randy Hancock.
Oh, I was mad. Like mad. I was like, I was really, really mad. But I'm just happy you found me now.
Classic animator from Disney, by the way. This is speculation. So this is where I talk about the actual speculation portion. And what I can say with certainty is that Disney did recognize at this time that 3D animation was way more popular, was making more money. There's no substantial proof that they moved away from hand-drawn animation specifically because they wanted to make money, but the signs are there, right? And I think that they saw the opportunity with Frozen, and they were like, we can't put this out as a hand-drawn animated movie because we won't make that money back. So how about instead we focus on just, we focus on moving it to 3D, and we'll see what happens. We really believe that this is going to be a big hit in 3D compared to 2D. And honestly, I don't blame them. Check out the cultural impact. To this day, Frozen continues to be one of the most popular film franchises ever. In March of 2013, Bob Iger confirmed there would be no 2D features left in development at the company. About a month later, the 2D program had been shut down, and the animation veterans were searching for new jobs. Disney has not made another hand-drawn animated movie since Frozen in 2013 due to the rise of computer animation technologies and the shift of audience preferences towards 3D CGI animation. Big studios have moved in the same direction for the following reasons, and this is where I talk about the animation portion, the research portion. So first off was the advancements in computer animation. So 3D CGI animation has become more accessible and visually impressive. Tools like Pixar's Renderman and other advanced rendering engines have allowed studios to create highly detailed lifelike animations. Next was audience preferences. Moviegoers have shown a growing preference for 3D animation. Films like Toy Story, Finding Nemo, and Frozen have raised the bar. The commercial considerations. So 3D animated films have generally performed better at the box office. Disney has focused on capitalizing on this trend to maximize the commercial potential of its animated releases. Talent and resource allocation. Hand-drawn animation requires a different skill set and production pipeline, making it a less attractive option for the studio. 2D animation is a very labor-intensive job, which requires an entire team to make an individual frame by hand. Also not mentioned, and I think it's important to notice, is that there was a large union for hand-drawn animators at the time as well. And that was their only line of defense against corporations taking advantage of them. So rather than give workers what they owed, there is speculation that that was another motivator that moved them over to specifically 3D animation, because there was no union available for that. Pixar was doing really well, and Disney films weren't great. And there was a general push in that direction, says Amita Midi, publisher and editor-in-chief of Cartoon Brew. Of course, why they didn't do well is another question. It wasn't because hand-drawn animation wasn't good. It's because there were bad decisions at upper levels. Too many layers of middle management, too much second-guessing by the typical filmmaking committee. So, is this the end? If you had asked me 5 years ago about what the animation or what the future of animation looked like, I would have said the animation outlook looked bleak. Disney and other studios have placed too great a focus on replicating the success of Frozen without a clear understanding of what made it special. Quote unquote special. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I think one of the reasons that it was successful was because it had a really all-star cast. It had a lot of really great factors working in its favor, but I digress. Traditional animation is labor intensive, and companies did not want to dedicate the money or time to support these animators. Yes, 3D animation is more expensive in the long run, but it was almost guaranteed at this point to make that money back and then some. With the recent ramping of AI-generated images in animation, it's more clear now than ever before that there are consumers that do not care about the artistry behind animation. This, as you can imagine, is extremely disheartening to creators. And still, the demand for animation of all styles is greater than ever. So today, I say that the medium as a whole is the healthiest that it's ever been. And this is where I kind of talk a little bit about the future of animation. As modern audiences make known their desires to move more traditional animation, many companies and producers have stepped up to meet those demands. Even within 3D animation, the boundaries of what is and is not possible continue to be pushed. Examples being hybrid animation, 3D anime, gaming graphics, and more. The breaking of boundaries is what animation should be. The breaking of boundaries on what animation should be allows artists to create something that doesn't necessarily fit into the mold enforced by Disney on and off for the last century. The future of animation, especially animation with the human touch, is vibrant and it has yet to reach its ceiling. I want to see Scavenger. Please watch Scavenger's Reign. It's an incredible show. It's really great. It's really great. All right. And that's the end. Thank you for watching my slideshow.
Ow. That was a very neurotypical presentation, Margaret. Thank you for sharing, Clappy.
Shut up. Shut up. How dare you? That was really neurotypical. I think that's the most neurotypical I've ever been, actually. Thank you. Yeah, please watch Scavenger's Reign. It's really good. Bob Iger is the worst. I would like to shit on Bob Iger's desk. I would like to shit on Bob Iger's desk. Mari, I put a new meme in the channel. Oh no. I'm scared. Ah, yes, it's me. How did you know? All right. I think that that's as good a time as any to call it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Excuse me. Hi, Drake. Thanks for checking in for your 45 stream streak. 45 stream streak. I gotta see if the birthday girl's still alive. Hold on. I think she is. Oh, and she's so fine. All right, let's go to the birthday girl. It's Vex's birthday today, so I want to bring you all over there. And she has a new model, and it's so pretty. Let's make the raid message something simple and sweet. Happy birth. Happy birth. Plus whatever free emote you got at the end. Thanks for joining in on the stream. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget, you can check me on my socials. I have a Discord server where all the cool kids congregate. And I will not be streaming this weekend, but I will be returning back very, very soon. Monday! Keep an eye out for the Discord server. I'll give you guys a schedule for what's going to be coming. Until next time, thank you for joining in. Take good care of yourselves. Good shit and good night. Goodbye, everybody.